Begin in a comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall, crown of your head reaching to the sky. And exhale, drop your chin down to your chest. Take a few deep breaths in, lengthening the spine. As you roll the head over to the right shoulder, just allowing the head to relax and drop. Good, and gently roll the head over to the other shoulder, relaxing the shoulders, keeping that tall spine. Good, and carefully drop your head back to center and just take your time rolling the head back and forth at your own pace. Just take note of your body this morning. Give it a little scan, notice how you're feeling, and just gently allowing the neck to awaken. Good, roll the shoulders back and inhale, bring your arms up and over the head. Breathe deeply into the lungs. Good, and drop your right hand down by your hip, pulling the left arm up and over your head, just lengthening that side of your body. Good, bring your right arm up and just switch the other side. Right arm reaches up, lengthen that side of the body. Beautiful. Good, inhale, both arms rise. And drop them behind your back as you interlace your fingers, opening the heart and collarbone up, maybe dropping the head back. Just find what feels good here. Whenever you're ready, release your hands out in front of you and fold over your legs, keeping the core engaged, just finding a nice gentle breath. Good, and we'll carefully make our way onto your hands and knees for your tabletop asana. Making sure the knees are hip-width distance, fingers are wide. And then inhale, drop the belly, arching the throat and neck for your cow. And exhale, bring your gaze to your belly button as you roll the spine, rolling the shoulders away, drop the head. And just take the breath back and forth at your own pace into your cow again. And finding the cat. Just finding freedom for what feels good. Maybe roll the neck out or rock the hips side to side. Maybe you turn the wrist around this morning if that feels good. And whenever you're done, bring the knees nice and wide and sink your hips back into your child's pose. Drop the head, let the forehead just rest into the mat. And carefully bring your hands together as you lift them up and over your head. Taking a moment of gratitude for your practice this morning and maybe setting an intention for your day. Beautiful. Slowly release your hands. As you walk them forward, curl your toes under, rise right up into your downward facing dog. First one of the day, perhaps. Just give yourself some time to come into the pose. So bend one knee, bend the other, lengthen the spine, maybe rock the hips side to side. Just give yourself permission to just really come into the body. And we'll carefully make your way into your plank asana as you drop down to your knees, then your chest, and then the chin. As we lower all the way down to the mat and rise right into your full cobra. Arms are straight, legs down, nice and wide. And again, come into this. So maybe we look to the right, look to the left. Drop the head and neck back. Take a deep breath in. And we'll curl the toes under and lift your core up and back, downward facing dog. Yeah, make lots of space in the body. Awaken. We'll look between the hands, step the right foot through, finding a runner's lunge. And gently drop the left knee down, toes go long, and rise right into your crane pose. Allowing the hips to sink forward. Maybe we keep our hands on the knees, or maybe we bring our arms up and over the head. Whatever will serve us more this morning. Or perhaps it'd feel better to bring our hands behind our back, interlacing the fingers. Good. We'll gently release your hands back to the ground and come right into your triangle asana. So drop your foot behind you, reach your left arm up to the sky, and find the stacking and alignment of the body. Make sure the hips feel as though they're on top of each other. Shoulders are in one line. Feeling the spine lengthen and lift. Good, and exhale, drop your hands to the inside of your legs, turning your foot in, coming right into your wide-legged fold. Pressing our weight into the pads of our feet, lifting your hips up to the sky. Closing the eyes, just allowing the body to awaken as we come into this inversion of our practice. Good. We'll carefully walk our hands back up into your triangle pose. Same side. Right hand on top of the right shin. Left arm lifts. Good. And carefully drop the hand and come right back into your crane pose. Dropping the left knee down. Arms reach up and over. Maybe arms lift as you inhale. Look up to the fingers if that feels good. And we'll carefully walk our foot to our left wrist, setting up for your half pigeon. Bringing your pads of your fingers to the outside of your hips. Taking a deep breath in and exhale, fold on over the leg. Allowing yourself to connect to your intention for the day, allowing those hips to awaken and feel nice and open in this pose. Notice if you can release any extra tension anywhere else in the body. We'll carefully make our way onto our hands and find your downward facing dog. And just take a quick note of how your right side of your body feels next to the left. Just be aware. And step the left foot forward into your runner's lunge. And dropping the right knee down, toes go long. And rise up into your crane pose on the left foot. And again, you have options. Maybe we interlace our fingers behind the back, or arms reach up and over the head. Whatever is serving you on your mat this morning. Good. We'll drop the hands and find your triangle pose. So curl the right toes under. Left hand on top of the left shin and right arm reaches up to the sky, stacking the hips, lengthening the spine, finding your breath, right? Finding space in the body. We'll gently drop both hands to the inside of our feet, turning the left foot in for a wide-legged fold. So perhaps we stay here and work on this inversion, or if headstand or tripod is in your practice, feel free to take that here. If you're in your headstand or tripod, we'll meet back in your wide-legged fold. And carefully walk your hands back to the left foot as we rise right back into your triangle asana, finding length, stacking the hips. Inhale, look up to your right hand. Good. Exhale, drop the hand down and find your crane pose. Right knee to the mat, arms reach up and over. Taking any arm variation that will serve you. Good. Release your hands and walk the foot to the right wrist, setting up for your half pigeon on the other side. Square the hips, open the heart up as you inhale. And exhale, fold on over for your half pigeon. Again, noticing if you can release any more tension in the body, connecting to your intention in this pose as we prepare for the day. And we'll carefully plant our hands, coming onto that left hip and swinging the right leg around in front with you. Gently make your way onto your back, bringing your knees into your chest. And rock side to side. Give your spine a mini massage. As you take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Finding your happy baby. Trying to keep the tailbone pressing down. Maybe we spread the legs to straighten or bend them a little more. Whatever will serve you. Maybe we straighten the legs and bring them together. There are no rules. Good. Release your fingers from the toes. Straighten your legs for a moment. Our legs up on the wall pose. We'll gently bring our hands out to a T, palms facing up. And just bring the knees into the chest and allow the knees to fall to the right side as you bring your gaze over the left shoulder, coming into a supine twist. Being sure to concentrate on the exhales and noticing that sweet release in this morning practice. And carefully bring your knees back to center and drop them to the left side as we gaze over the right arm. Finding that sweet exhale release. And carefully bring the knees back to center. Wrap your arms around the knees, bring your forehead into the knees as you inhale, and exhale, release. Straightening your legs out, keeping the ankles together. And carefully bring your palms face down underneath your bottom, rolling your arms under your back so that your shoulders are tucked under. Good, and bend the elbows as you come right into your fish pose. Open the heart up, drop the head back. And then maybe we lift our legs up or keep them down, your choice. And slowly release, gently come down. Release your hands from under your bottom. Palms face up, bring the feet nice and wide. So you take a nice deep breath in through the nose And exhale, release it out from the mouth. Feel free to stay in your shavasana for as long as it will serve you today. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me this morning. Namaste.